Keith told me that we would work together to help make a difference in the world. And he would say, "You are not like anybody else." Keith was very loving, gentle, attentive, affectionate, and he helped me work through a lot of that, to accept love, to receive love. This is from Keith. Happy birthday. Dance like no one's watching you, sing like no one can hear you, love like you've never been hurt before, and live like it's heaven on earth. And he wrote, "I just think of you every time I read this. I love you, Keith." I really felt that he was my soulmate.
Who was the first one?
Barbara Bouchey.
Why so small? Robert, you know what? You make dance.
Keith said, "So I have sex with Barbara. What's the big deal?" And maybe once, twice a year, that's all. He had sex with her as her guru teacher. But then I found out about the next woman, Pamela Gayfords. And I confronted them. And they didn't hold back. Yep. And then all this other stuff came out. Karen and Joanna. I was humiliated. I felt betrayed. I was in shock. So once I found out about some of the other women, Keith stopped talking to me until the inner circle all met with me for 3 days. You know, Keith is your soulmate. What's the big deal? Makes you really angry and jealous. Wouldn't you rather not have those feelings anymore? And I did love Keith. And I wanted to get through my issues. I didn't like feeling jealous. I didn't like feeling angry. I felt out of control. I gave it the Girl Scout try to not be so attached to the penis. But anytime Keith and I had a disagreement or an argument, he'd hang up. And then I'd get the phone call within 5 minutes from one of those other women. Keith says that you're blaming him. He's flat out on the couch. You wiped him out. Keith is not going to talk to you until we work through this issue with you and we give you the green light. They made me think that I was just crazy. That went on for years. I mean, I remember one time they came in 60 days in a row, groups to mentor me. Before I quit, I broke up with Keith. And then we needed to figure out how I could work within the organization. Well, Keith stopped talking to me. And you cannot be a high-ranking person in an organization where the leader is not talking to you. And then Keith in the inner circle secretly told people that the reason they saw me distressed and emotional was because my soul had an ethical breach. They actually told people I was going crazy. And nobody told anybody that I had had a relationship with Keith and that it was all because I broke up with him. How dare I? By using sex and intimacy with women, it allowed him to then unduly influence them and gain more control and power. In Keith's world, not having an intimate relationship with someone key in the organization was the kiss of death for him.